and some gratitude to all my brothers and sisters throughout the whole planet as we are one prokaryotic species. As you can see today, we're talking about blood types and how they're for breeding and mixing purposes and entertainment purposes only. You see what I'm saying? These blood types are all connected to animals. And so-called black people, we don't produce animal DNA. And your phenotype is determined and connected to your red blood cells. And for so-called black people, around our blood cells, that is attached to our blood cells is called antigens. And how they got there is through raping and through the food that we're eating today. And these antigens are foreign to the body, such as bacteria, viruses, and toxins. And these people have a whole different chemical based in us. And if you see two species in nature that are phenotypically and biologically and genetically different trying to procreate with each other, you will start to see diseases take place, which is how they were able to wipe out two continents alone with their reproductive system. And it says here your blood type is classified based on the presence or absence of certain antigens on the surface of red blood cells. So-called black people, we don't produce animal DNA, and all blood types are connected to animals. So if they were to enter our bloodstreams, our lymphatic system will see it as an antigen. So we're gonna do a little rundown of what animals actually have all of these blood types. You see what I'm saying? And it says here some species like monkeys and baboons have AB positive blood types. And they try to say these is antigens for them, but no, it's their genetic material that they have, the pheomelanin that they have produces these so-called proteins, but there will be antigens for us because it's foreign to our whole integumentary or whole vessel. You see what I'm saying? And here you got Rhesus monkey, which is where the Rh factor and Rh protein comes from, which is what determines if any of the blood types that I showed y'all earlier is positive or negative. So this is where they get it from. And so-called black people, I'm going to keep saying this, we don't produce animal DNA. You see what I'm saying? So we see here that Rhesus monkey can have O positive blood types. And even pigs have A or O blood types. And all of these animals that I'm showing you guys on the screen, they are all spliced with these animals, which is why they have all close relations to these animals. Their whole integumentary system is porcelain based, is a mucus based. You see what I'm saying? This is why it says a gene and a genetic analysis has shown that the porcin A gene is homo, which means the same to the A, B, and O genes in humans, which is why you see that. Even here it says humans and zebrafish share 70% of the same gene genetic material as a zebrafish. You see what I'm saying? They share 70%, and 84% of the human genes known to be associated with human disease have a counterpart in zebrafish. So all the STDs, the hemolytic disease, all these cancers, all come from the fact that these people raped us. You see what I'm saying? The Asian man, so-called, enslaved and raped us. The white tea man did that. The Arab man, they all did this for over a course of 1,200,000 years. And when they did this, they were adding antigens into our blood, weakening our lymphatic system, which allows parasites and toxins to flow through and allow all of these diseases to take place. And they dealt with us differently on different continents. Here we have antibodies, which are just proteins or structured amino acids produced by the immune system in response to foreign substances called antigens. They are designed to recognize, neutralize specific antigens, and protect the body from infections and harmful substances. So how can those antibodies do that job when we're constantly eating food that these people are spliced with? All the meats, all the unprocessed food, the junk food, that deteriorates our whole anatomy, and that adds on to the antigens. And now you're putting up more of a fight for your antibodies. And if you continue to sleep with them, that causes red blood cell hemolysis, hemolytic disease.